Hey guys, ThePerfectG here with a newer Runelite plugin that will literally change your life. The creator's name is Gear, and I can't stress enough how amazing this plugin is. Now, before I jump in, guys, if at any point you look at this plugin and say, holy crap, or if you go set it up yourselves, please drop a like on the video. It helps so much more than some may think. And if you enjoy this and other guides I have out, consider hitting the subscribe button below and checking me out on Twitch, where I stream just about every day. Enjoy! The plugin is a bank layout plugin. Now, you may be familiar with bank tags, where you can separate the gear you use, say at Chambers, from other gear you may use at Top. It's really nice, but not the topic of today. There's a plugin that allows you to edit it how you want. Let me show you how it works. Now, I'm going to gear normally for Top the way that I used to. This is going to work for any activity that you do. I withdraw the gear that I wear by default, which is my melee gear with hammer, then my range, which I always keep on top, then my mage with my main weapon switches, then accessory items to the raid like the salve, the anglers, rune pouch, potions, and so on. Now I've done a lot of raids, so I can gear pretty quickly, or so I thought. Look at this. With the bank layout plugin, you can set up your tags in any order. Now watch me gear. Now this is way faster, so let's go ahead and show you how to set it up. Firstly, open the wrench icon on the sidebar of Runelite. If you don't see it, look for the little arrow on the top right to open it up. Scroll all the way down until you see Plugin Hub, and then click on that. In the search area, type Layout, and you'll see the plugin by gear. Install and close. Now, the settings can be personalized how you want. Search for the plugin in the normal list of plugins, but I highly recommend not checking the Enable Layout by default. I'm going to show you an easy way to set all of this up so it saves a lot of headache. It's way easier than you may think, and perfect for the ones who hate organizing their banks just like I do. For the sake of sanity, let's start fresh. I'm going to re-gear for a solo raid. So first, right-click the plus sign on the top left of the bank interface. You're going to hit New Tag tab, and for this, we're going to name it Testing. If you haven't already, go to your bank, gear up, withdraw the inventory the way you normally would for the activity that you're doing. Then we'll go ahead and right-click it and give it an icon. We'll go with ground cod. Ground cod works. Yeah, ground cod. Love ground cod. Now, in the bank interface where you would normally left click to deposit and unequip all your items, right click the worn equipment option and hit tag gear equipment. But wait, before you tag your inventory, go to the bank tag icon on the left and right click it. Hit enable layout. It'll scatter the equipment you tag, just consolidate all of those items together however you want them. The order doesn't really matter. Once you get them the way that you want, then you tag your inventory. Start moving stuff over so it's easier to organize the potions, edibles, accessories, items, runes, pouch, etc. Put it all at the bottom, and then you start reorganizing it how you want to set up your inventory. Now, the way I do it is I like to withdraw my items how I do my gear switches, so it's all very fast and streamlined. It can be a bit weird to think about at first, but you can set it up however you like. So we'll set up the first two rows. The way I'm doing it here, it looks a little funny in the bank, but it will withdraw correctly as long as I do it the same every time. I'll do my first two rows for ranged gear, then I'll do my mage gear and melee weapons, accessories, potions, etc. Now that it's set up, let's try it out. Moment of truth. Deposit and unequip everything, and let's see how much faster it is to gear. And just like that, we're already geared. I mean, this is so awesome, but it gets so much cooler. Check this out. Let's say you want to share your setup with someone. Right click the icon for the bank tag and hit export. This will copy the layout to your clipboard. Now, because it can be extremely long, you may not be able to send it over a Discord DM, so you can use a notepad or some form of a TXT file. So we'll just open up Notepad, paste the codes into the file, and we'll send that file over. Now, if you're on the receiving end of this file, you open it up, hit the Control A button to copy the whole text, you go back into the game, and I'm just going to delete this here, and you right click where you want to make a new tag and hit import tab with layout. Boom, it's set up. Put your icon for it, rename it if you want, you're good to go. Here are a couple examples you can look at to gather some ideas to maybe set up your bank as well. Now, if you've made it this far in the video, I have a couple bonus plugins for you that are also super helpful. If you're teaching or learning a boss fight and need to use someone's ground markers, you're able to check a box to enable import and export options. Check this out. I'll right-click the globe when I can see all of the tiles on screen and hit export. Just like before, copy and paste it to a TXT file and send it to your friend and they can copy the whole text. Then they would right-click their globe and hit import. They get the tiles and the labels too. For rooms like Zarpus or Ohm or even Crab, they can set it up with just a few clicks of a button, and if they want to edit them, they can. Using detached camera, you can actually hover over an area and change the tile marker much more easily. You can't accidentally click into Ohm while you're in this setting as you can't interact with different objects in the game. Using all of these plugins together can make the experience of PVM much more simple and much more fun to do. And that's it for this one, guys. Make sure if you guys enjoyed the video or used any of these plugins, you drop a like so you can help spread the knowledge to everyone, and consider subscribing for more Perfect G content in the future. Thanks for watching.